The Vedic texts, a collection of ancient Indian scriptures, form the bedrock of Hindu philosophy and spirituality. These texts encompass the Rig Veda, Samaveda, Yajurveda, and Atharva Veda, each serving distinct ritualistic and philosophical purposes. Originating over 3,000 years ago, the Vedic texts are considered the oldest sacred scriptures of Hinduism. They offer profound insights into the nature of existence, the cosmos, and humanity's relationship with the divine. Their significance extends beyond religious instruction, influencing various aspects of Indian culture, art, and society. Understanding the Vedic texts is crucial when exploring the towering figures of Hindu mythology, such as Shiva, Brahma, and Vishnu. These texts lay the groundwork for the epic tales of the Mahabharata and the Ramayana, providing a deep philosophical context for the narrative grandeur of these stories. These epics are more than just stories. They are cultural epics that capture moral and ethical dilemmas, guiding billions of lives over millennia. A real-world example of the Vedic texts' significance is their role in the preservation and transmission of mantras, which are used in rituals and meditation practices worldwide. Additionally, the Vedic hymns have influenced modern Indian music, inspiring classical compositions and contemporary music alike. These texts not only guide spiritual practices but also live on in everyday cultural expressions, illustrating their enduring impact. Scholars like Mircea Eliade and Wendy Doniger have studied the Vedic texts extensively, acknowledging their profound influence on understanding human spirituality and myth. They argue that these texts are indispensable in interpreting Hindu mythology and its gods, offering a glimpse into the ancient Indian worldview. However, interpreting these ancient texts poses challenges. Due to their antiquity, linguistic nuances often require careful scholarly translation and interpretation, which sometimes leads to academic debates. Moreover, some critics argue that these texts should be interpreted in their historical context, rather than applied to contemporary socio-religious issues. Despite these challenges, the Vedic texts provide the philosophical foundation upon which the stories of Shiva, Vishnu, and Brahma are built. They set the stage for understanding the cosmic roles of these deities and the mythical wars that symbolize the eternal struggle between good and evil. By delving into the Vedic origins of these stories, we gain a clearer picture of how these gods and their legendary conflicts continue to influence Indian culture and are revered across the world. The ancient Indian texts associated with the Vedas are a treasure trove of spiritual, philosophical, and mythological narratives, offering profound insights into early Indian civilization. Central to these narratives are the figures of Shiva, Brahma, and Vishnu, the principal deities of Hinduism, each representing fundamental cosmic functions. Shiva is known as the destroyer and transformer, Brahma is the creator, and Vishnu is the preserver. Together, they embody the cyclical nature of the universe. The significance of these deities lies not only in their individual roles, but in their collective representation of life's continuity and balance. In the context of Indian epics, the Mahabharata and Ramayana serve as epic canvases where these gods influence human events. The Mahabharata, with its complex narrative about familial conflict, culminating in the Kurukshetra war, hints at the divine interplay of these cosmic forces. The Ramayana tells the story of Rama, an avatar of Vishnu, and his quest, showcasing the principles of dharma and righteousness. The focus on Shiva, Brahma, and Vishnu in this script will highlight their roles in significant mythological events and lesser-known legends, such as the churning of the ocean and the cosmic dance of Nataraja. One of the most fascinating aspects of these narratives is the concept of the Brahmastra, often depicted as a weapon of immense power, surpassing even nuclear devastation in its ability to obliterate its target. This mythical weapon symbolizes the ultimate destructive capabilities of the deities and serves as a cautionary tale about the consequences of wielding such power irresponsibly. Opinions on these deities and their tales vary, with some scholars suggesting that these stories symbolize deeper philosophical truths about existence and the universe, while others view them as metaphorical lessons on morality and ethics. Critics might argue that modern interpretations of these myths risk overshadowing their original spiritual meanings, potentially leading to their commodification. In exploring these narratives and characters, this script will weave together mythology with historical and cultural insights, connecting the lore of Shiva, Brahma, and Vishnu to broader themes within the Vedic texts. By examining the cosmic significance and the epic tales associated with these gods, viewers will gain a deeper appreciation for the intricate tapestry of beliefs and stories that have shaped Indian culture for millennia. This exploration not only enhances understanding, but also inspires reflection on enduring questions about creation, preservation, and destruction within our own lives. In the rich tapestry of ancient Indian texts, the trinity of Hindu gods, Shiva, Brahma, and Vishnu, occupies a central and profound place. These deities are revered as the foundational pillars of universal function, each embodying crucial aspects of existence: creation, preservation, and destruction. Brahma is the creator, Vishnu the preserver, and Shiva the destroyer or transformer, forming a cyclical process that governs the universe's perpetual motion. Their significance lies not only in religious faith, but also in the philosophical underpinnings they provide to the cosmos's workings. This understanding sets the stage for exploring the ancient texts and myths that include epic tales like the Mahabharata and Ramayana, framing them within the broader narrative of cosmic order and disorder. A key example of their influence is the tale of the churning of the ocean, where Vishnu mediates the forces of good and evil to retrieve the nectar of immortality, demonstrating his role as a preserver. Similarly, Shiva's dance, the Tandava, symbolizes the cycle of creation, preservation, and destruction, representing the concept of time and space, and the ceaseless change that sustains life. These narratives not only illustrate the gods' roles, but also influence how individuals perceive life, existence, and universal laws. Support for this trinity and their respective roles comes from centuries of spiritual texts, commentaries, and interpretations. They are seen as metaphors for the natural and divine order, resonating with those who seek a deeper understanding of life's mysteries beyond the mundane. Yet, these interpretations are not without challenges. Some view the stories of these gods as mythological rather than historical, sparking debates regarding their literal versus allegorical meanings. Furthermore, the idea of equating them as mere aspects of one reality invites discussions on monotheism versus polytheism within Hinduism, illustrating the nuanced perspectives that scholars and believers alike grapple with. This trinity directly connects to the theme of the ancient war, as these gods are often invoked to depict the balance of cosmic forces during times of epic conflict. The Brahmastra, a powerful weapon mentioned in the texts, symbolizes the destructive potential that Shiva embodies, surpassing even modern nuclear devastation. Understanding these gods' roles enriches the narrative of these ancient wars, shedding light on the complex interplay of divine influence and human actions as depicted in these timeless epics. By grounding these stories in the understanding of the Trinity, viewers gain insight into the ancient world's worldview and its enduring impact on spiritual and philosophical thought. In this video, we'll journey through time to explore the mystical and awe-inspiring world of the ancient Indian texts associated with the Vedas, focusing on the divine trio Shiva, Brahma, and Vishnu. Brahma and these deities, each with their unique attributes and roles, form the cornerstone of Hindu mythology and are central to understanding the tales woven in the Mahabharata and Ramayana. Our story begins with an introduction to these gods. Shiva, known as the Destroyer, is often depicted in deep meditation, embodying the cycle of creation, preservation, and destruction. Brahma, the creator, symbolizes the birth of the universe, giving form to the cosmos. Vishnu, the preserver, maintains balance and harmony, often descending to earth in various avatars to restore Dharma. These deities are not mere figures of reverence. They are central characters in epic narratives that have shaped Indian culture and spiritual thought. For instance, the Mahabharata and Ramayana are not just stories. They are teachings about duty, righteousness, and the complexity of human life. Within these narratives, we find the Brahmastra, a mythical weapon said to possess the power of unimaginable destruction, surpassing even modern nuclear capabilities. This weapon represents the profound understanding of creation and annihilation, echoing the roles of the gods themselves. A little-known fact about these gods is their interconnectedness, often symbolized in the doctrine of Trimurti, where they are seen as three aspects of a singular divine reality. This concept underscores the belief in unity amidst diversity, a fundamental philosophy in Hindu thought. However, interpreting these ancient texts and deities is not without challenges. Some scholars argue that these stories should be viewed metaphorically rather than literally, offering insights into the psychological and moral struggles of individuals and societies. Others warn against the glorification of the destructive power symbolized by the Brahmastra, urging a focus on the story's lessons of peace and reconciliation. The narratives of Shiva, Brahma, and Vishnu, along with the tales of ancient wars and weapons, are more than just historical or mythological accounts. They are reflections on the human condition. As we uncover these stories, we gain a deeper understanding of the enduring themes of conflict, resolution, and the eternal dance of creation and destruction. These myths and their interpretations continue to influence contemporary discussions about power, responsibility, and the quest for harmony in an ever-changing world.